So we lost to Canada last week. Is that what happened?
Yeah,
Right?
2-0.
Jesus.
It was bad. I couldn't watch too much of it. I don't do
I'm
anything
done with football.
the
I'm done with.
for the football game, so
Soccer.
I'm like trying to watch it on my phone.
Canada's like kind of surprisingly good though.
Yeah, it helps having Alphonso Davies.
Yeah.
Granted, I mean he wasn't on the roster when we lost to them, but whatever. Hey, do we still want to do our top things we'd bring to a zombie apocalypse? Forgot about that.
Yeah, I didn't even.
We're gonna do it in draft order.
What?
So you better have some alternatives ready to go.
Okay.
Oh, because we can't pick.
Yep.
Okay.
Everyone, get off your Wi-Fi. I'm just kidding. There we go.
Hey, I can watch this on YouTube while we're on YouTube.
Hey, look at that. We have a 5-star reviewed Facebook page
Oh.
by one.
I
One review. Thanks, Matt.
My dad will remember it, but I told somebody about it last night in the arcade bar, so.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Jared.
Cute Jared.
I told that chick that I was talking to at the game about it.
Oh.
I didn't tell anybody about it. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Jeez.
Just keep yelling at us about it.
I haven't yelled at you in years. Stop. I mention it at work, so like I just kind of like bring it up,
Yeah.
and
Very natural.
yeah, and everybody just ignores it. Like they pretend they didn't hear me say my podcast, and then I say it again like a week later, and they just right over. They don't care.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Yeah. That guy. I'll be right back.
I'd be annoyed with that. Too.
Sorry, live viewers. I need some water. I'll be right back.
Tim and Vin Show, coming up with our own theme song. So, Vince, how you feeling?
Like I said, I feel fine now.
Yeah.
I do feel bad.
You got
guys having to take care of me,
that post Wilding
yeah. Bad,
guilt,
Yeah.
the hangxiety, I think is what they call that. It's yeah,
I didn't know they had a term for it.
yeah,
I just always
it's
called it guilt.
right. Yeah, it's. I haven't felt this way since masturbating when I was 10.
I've never felt guilty for masturbating. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah. Hello, YouTube. We were talking about hangxiety. It's probably more of I saw it as a market. It is a real thing, but it's more. I think that's more of the marketing term for post or hangover cures and shit. But yeah, it's yeah. I don't know. There's a medical term for it too, or a reason for it. Why you feel so anxious and guilty the next day after drinking and some weird brain shit.
I didn't know there was an actual medical term.
Yeah, I think
that's impressive.
Yeah, I thought it was only me, but yeah, Vince feels it too.
If this was like at my house and we got this wasted and I just fell into my bed and fell asleep, I would not have felt guilty or bad though. But it is.
It's different when you're with somebody else or at somebody else's house.
Carried home, basically. So
It happens. I mean, I don't remember it happening to me. Usually I find my bed or somewhere to get sleep first.
Hey Vince, your mic's not plugged in.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
I heard myself loud and clear.
I was gonna say, I did. Oh, hey. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I was like, Vince isn't. Nothing's picking it up.
There it is.
And then I
You even did a mic check.
You were so loud that it picked up on Tim's apparently.
God damn it.
Okay, there we go. What was that again, Vince?
Some things are better left.
Yeah,
unseen.
we'll just move on.
We'll let everybody fill that in.
We so what we're referencing here is we went to a Lincoln Stars game last night. If you watched 2 episodes ago, I generously gave the men some club seats, tickets to the local hockey team.
Thanks,
for their,
Daddy.
for their dedication and willingness to continue to do this for free.
Perseverance.
To persevere with absolute zero gratification. So into the Stars game, whooped the Lancers
5-1.
5-1.
Mm-hmm.
One guy got a hat trick.
Hell yeah.
I threw my hat.
I threw my hat.
You Sato.
No.
My hat's
Yeah.
gone.
You threw your hat after the game, not when you got a hat trick. You waited till after the game.
I like to let things kind of like to nurture and kind of soak in.
I think you like to
before
just
I celebrate.
ruin the live hockey experience for me. I think that's what you're into.
Why did that ruin it for you?
Well, because first you're calling it the puck
puck
off,
Fuck off.
and then
Everyone, please get on Twitter and tweet at Vince and tell him about all the puck offs for hockey. It makes him very angry, apparently.
just block everybody. I guess that's fine. No, and then
all of your followers.
yeah, and then when that kid scored his second goal, I said, "Hey," I went up to both of you. I said, "Hey, this kid gets a hat trick. We're throwing our hats." And you both
I did. I threw my
Say-
hat.
not
not
after
on,
the hat trick.
Not-
it was.
and not on the
it,
ice.
It was. I missed. I did have that good ball. Okay.
There's also a net
There was
there.
a huge
Yeah, you
net.
got to go to the door.
Yeah, I took off when that kid scored. I took off sprinting down to ringside and threw my hat onto the ice.
Dedication.
Yeah,
I did not wear a hat that I was willing to throw away, so
you don't go to a hockey game without a hat that you're willing to throw away.
I
Tim,
didn't think
I
about
wasn't.
that. I don't have any hats.
That was
well,
my
I
favorite
do.
hat that I threw. I did not want to throw it away. If we're being honest.
That's why I didn't do it.
Now
I
my
didn't
hat's
think
gone.
about the hat trick thing.
But yeah, like I like things to kind of nurture and to ferment, and then when the time's right, then I do whatever it is that feeling that I was holding inside. It all comes out, whether it be immediately after the hat trick, or maybe after the game.
Yeah.
So Vince, I apologize for
I'm
ruining.
just saying you're ruining tradition.
I apologize.
And you don't fuck with tradition.
I apologize. Can you scoot
Oh,
this way a little bit?
we got I mean, in the tradition of hockey, I think we got pretty hockey drunk last night. That was
Is that a thing?
I don't know. I mean, we were pretty hooligan drunk afterwards, I would say.
That's how passionate we are about hockey.
I
Big
had a blast.
Uh,
It was so
It was
much
fun. Yeah, thanks for coming, and thanks
Fuck
for
yeah,
Omaha.
thank you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Take down Omaha. And thank you for again still being here to podcast.
Of course.
Well, we had to come here for Vince's truck. I mean,
That's true. Vince, speaking of trucks, I saved an article because I'd be interested in your opinion on this as a former mechanic.
Oh, okay.
There's a fight over the fight over the right to repair cars is turning ugly. In the wake of a voter-approved law, Subaru and Kia dealers in Massachusetts have disabled systems that allow remote starts and send maintenance alerts.
What the hell?
oh yeah, there's a thing like where they can like turn off your car if like you don't if you miss a payment or something like that too. It's like
Holy
they
cow.
can remotely like disable your car and shit like that.
It was
Like-
only a matter of time, right, before even vehicles moved into subscription-based
Yeah.
services.
yeah, that's
That's
what
kind of what a lease is, but
yeah, the Lexus, I think you have to pay a subscription to use the remote start or something like that. Like it's already installed in the
Interesting.
vehicle, but you have to pay for the service in order to use it. because it's like a phone app, I'm sure. And
See, we wouldn't know anything about that because none of our vehicles are.
yeah, my newest vehicle is a 2006 Honda Civic.
The internet didn't even exist then.
Yeah,
when his car was made.
Yeah.
My newest car is a 2001 Ford Ranger.
You've been kicking on that thing for years.
Since my freshman year of college.
Wow.
It's back in 2011.
What'd you drive in high school? The Stang?
An 89 Ranger.
Oh,
You're a big Ranger guy.
Yeah, I didn't pick the Ranger life. The Ranger life picked me.
That's Vince's new nickname is the Ranger.
Ranger
Strider.
Vince.
That's a very elaborate nickname if I start calling you Strider.
It is.
Going
I mean, you kind of got the Aragorn beard going on right now, I guess. Yeah.
and the hair.
Yeah.
Vince could be if you took
young Aragorn.
some acting classes, you could be Aragorn, I think. Great character.
Yeah.
I don't know. You've read the books, haven't you? The Lord of the
Not
Rings
all the way
books?
through, no.
Okay.
I'm about halfway through the first one.
Viggo Mortensen, whatever his name is, he's actually a little bit different in the movies than I feel like Aragorn is in the books.
Oh yeah, the movies are way different than the
Yeah.
books, for sure. But both are great. So, not upset.
Did you guys see the new character posters for the show?
What?
Oh no, I have not. I'm gonna look those up right now.
I'm pulling up. I got you.
What?
Are you not aware of the Lord of the Rings show?
Oh,
Pretty
yeah,
sure we've
yeah,
talked about it
yeah,
already.
yeah. The Amazon one.
Coming out, this
Yeah.
September actually.
Okay.
Here you go, Vince. I got you. It has all of them,
What those? It's on your tiny little phone.
but they're just hands and weapons.
Oh, okay, then I
'Cause-
have seen some of those.
Okay, yeah, because they're not revealing. I guess they don't want to reveal too much yet.
I like it. I like to keep up the suspense.
I know there's, at least on the interwebs, there's a little bit of hesitancy with it, based off of how Wheel of Time kind of turned out with Amazon, which I didn't watch all of it, but for the most part, what I hear, it was kind of a dud.
Yeah.
It was meh.
What is?
The Wheel of Time.
Oh, I watched it. I liked it a lot.
The whole season.
Yeah, I didn't.
Maybe it's just book fans that weren't into
That
it.
was what I hear, and
'Cause
so I know nothing about the books, but I enjoyed the television show.
Did you
I
like
thought
it better
was
than The
pretty
Witcher?
good. No, I like The Witcher a lot more. I think there's definitely some bias there though, but
Yeah. So yeah, hopefully we can only hoping is the only power we have, and we hope that the Lord of the Rings show is absolutely amazing. I really do wish it was HBO though that had it.
Yeah, I haven't.
Amazon. I don't quite trust Amazon yet.
Yeah,
they have some bangers and they have some.
they had
What's
some
a-
good
what's a
original
banger?
movies, but I don't know about
Yeah,
shows.
what's a banger?
The Boys?
Amazon show.
The Boys is really good.
Oh yeah, that's
The Boys is really good.
The Boys is good.
Um,
Can I
People
turn on that fan.
No,
Actually,
dude, it messes with the lighting, Tim. Take your
Discussed-
shirt off.
We've
if you're
discussed this before.
hot. But I've heard The Expanse is really good. I've watched a little bit of the first season, but that was when it was the first season. I think was on Sci-Fi originally, and it's just you get kind of the corny acting, and they changed it up too much from the books,
yeah.
in my opinion. Not really. The
That
story's
old
pretty,
chestnut.
story's pretty accurate. Just a few of the character development plots, but yeah, it was just HBO has such a well tenured run of very successful and very good television shows.
Yeah,
And I feel like the care and effort that should go into Lord of the Rings should be done by the best, which is
right.
not HBO, not just by whoever has the most money, but
the company that pulled off Game of Thrones should probably have another crack at a giant world.
yeah.
that show,
But they're gonna get their other one. They're gonna get,
Oh, they get
Game
the
of Thrones
spin-off, the
prequel.
spin-offs, I
Yeah.
guess. So, yeah.
And, yeah.
Probably a little bit much on the plate then, for them to handle Lord of the Rings.
That's why I'm really excited for the Last of Us show
Oh yeah,
being on
that's right.
HBO because HBO
Is that coming out this year, or is it gonna be next year?
I think it's next year.
Oh,
I don't.
really?
I actually don't think they have a release date for it yet.
Yeah.
They gotta be close to done filming though. Let's look it up. Vince, look it up.
What am I looking up?
When is the Last of Us HBO show being released?
If they know.
Also, his Dark Materials on HBO. Everybody should check that out. That's really good too.
Oh.
That's a partial BBC production though. because it was in English. So they
no official release date.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Expected to be released in the fourth quarter of 2021.
Oh shit.
Ooh, not good. Yeah, I would say probably next year because we know they started. I mean, with COVID obviously delayed, I'm sure some of the production on it, but I knew they were doing some filming last year at least. I mean, we got a look of. Well, maybe we didn't get a look. They at least I know they were filming at least starting last year.
Yeah, they had one of the cast members. He like released like a little video or a picture, I think, of him with some of the other cast members, like in a car or something.
Yeah, so I'm very excited for that. But we get Lord of the Rings this year. That's a surefire thing, and can't wait. There's gonna be some good releases this year.
Do you have the Piedmont Plus subscription?
Paramount Plus.
Paramount. There.
Yes, I do.
You do? Okay.
Well, I don't. Producer Ron does.
Producer Ron.
I reach off of his account. Yes.
Because I was curious because I keep getting all the ads for the Halo series.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's gonna be on there.
It looks.
Yeah, they just
looks
showed.
Kind of cool.
They premiered the trailer during the playoffs last week, which I don't know, man. It looks good, but at the same time, it doesn't. Like it looks weird. Do you know what I mean? Like.
No, I thought it just looked good.
Maybe I'm gonna give it a shot. That's for sure.
Yeah,
that comes out this month?
I think so.
Yeah, it's soon.
I want to give it a look, but
maybe we'll do a quick pod review on the Halo. It's obviously the Halo franchise is one of the biggest franchises of what is this, the 21st century? Yeah, one of the biggest franchises in the 21st century. So it'll be interesting. I think it's gonna be hard. It's an uphill battle. Video game to television or movies in general is it's such a hard thing to pull off, especially with Halo when you have a faceless protagonist and
because you can't
using the same voice actor, which I thought was weird.
It is very weird,
and
you can't take off the helmet of Master Chief either.
What if they did?
They would. Oh no, they would just Paramount would just go under at that point.
There's a lot of nerds that are into isn't there books and stuff?
Yeah, they have a decent book line.
Yeah,
they have The Fall of Reach, which is a book first before the game came out.
Yeah,
I don't know if there's much similarities, but
right. Well, apparently that's
you look like a guy who read a Halo book.
I've never read any of the Halo books. I've seen them in like Barnes and Noble and stuff, but never purchased one.
Yeah,
as a kid,
that seems a little too nerdy for me. I think.
I think that really deterred me as a kid. I saw them. I flipped through the pages like at the bookstore or the library. I was like, oh, that's so cool. And then I had a friend who pretty much was like, yeah, it's kind of nerdy. I tried reading or whatever. So then I never picked it up ever. I was deterred based off of what people might think of me if
I'm gonna look at the reviews for Halo books.
The book. Where do you get your book reviews, Vince?
Just Google.
Goodreads. Goodreads is the place to go.
I just go to Google. See what Google says.
You trust Google?
Yeah, it says here they've been carbon neutral since 2007.
It's set in stone.
They pay enough money that all the electricity that they use is just sure.
Okay, so Halo: The Fall of Reach, Halo #1 by Eric Nyland has a 4.25 out of 5 stars on Goodreads, which comes over with 25,000 ratings and reviews.
Wow.
So pretty good. It looks like, okay, so they decided to go with somebody else for the second book. They went with William C. Dietz, and then he must have sucked because those ratings are a little bit lower. And then for number 3 and 4, they went back to Eric. But yeah, they have like Mass Effect books too, which I'm kind of curious.
They have one that's essentially an erotic novel for you.
Is there?
Holy
I
cow,
don't know.
there's a lot of Halo books.
I hope so.
You could write that one, I suppose.
Guys, I should. That should be my next project after we finish up the Batman. Well, I did finish the script, so I guess my writing time could be towards a Mass Effect
erotic novel.
Mass Erect, the book.
Subreddits can't sue me, right?
I don't think
I don't for stealing that name.
I don't think they have. I doubt very many subreddits have their names copyrighted.
Okay,
but,
I think we're good then. That's my next artistic venture. My creative venture is going to be.
Maybe you can even find some people on there to get some illustrations for you for like.
Go there to commission a cover for the book. Be great. Dr. Leota Sony ran her hands down the curve of her waist. Nah, I couldn't do it. But I will try. I promise.
Yeah.
So Halo show, that's a big thing. I don't have high expectations for it.
Yeah.
So maybe that'll be good going into it. That I have low expectations, so when I watch it, I'm like, oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Whereas, I mean, I feel like if you go into Halo the show expecting like this is going to be the best Halo experience I've had since Halo 1, the video game, might come out a little disappointed.
Yeah.
Also, does anybody know what the story is? Like, what do they do? Because it has Master Chief, so is it like before the video games or in between, or?
Yeah, I have no idea.
It can't be before.
I was curious too because it looks like the Covenant, like I don't know what the name of the
aliens.
Yeah, the main alien race, not like the actual arbiters and stuff like that. Yeah, not the elites, but like the people that were on those like floating chairs.
Oh, the prophets.
The prophets, yeah. I think they made them like just humanoid instead of like alien looking too.
Weird.
So we'll have to see.
But yeah, Tim, it is a very nerdy thing. I'm sure you can find forums on the interwebs who have picked apart the trailer already. And found a plethora of things
I have
about.
An old coworker that was talking about something with the show is following parts of the books and not, and I don't know. It's just that's what I've heard at least.
I'm gonna save this list of Halo books. Maybe that will be a read for me.
You got to go number 1, right? Start with Fall of Reach.
Yeah.
Which the Reach storyline is incredible. I love everything about that. So, Tim, if the Halo books are too nerdy for you, is the Halo show too nerdy for you as well, or
I don't know.
Older millennial brain is this TV mainstream enough for you to like it? Even though the content might be a little bit nerdy.
I don't know. I tried watch because they had like an animated movie. I tried to watch once and it was like,
yeah, but those were lower quality.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, because this is supposed to be live action, isn't it? Or obviously very CGI'd, but I don't know.
We know what you mean by live action.
Yeah. That's like the live action Lion King. Yeah, that's so stupid. Yeah, I don't know. I might give it a shot. I don't have a Paramount Plus subscription, but
do you have Paramount Plus, Vince?
No, I do not.
Well,
I gotta
come over when
I gotta drop at least one service before I add another. I think.
When's the release date, Vince?
Huh?
When's the release date of the Halo show?
Let me look.
It's like after the
Ranger Vince.
After the Super Bowl, I think, or something probably.
Yeah, it's March. I'm pretty sure.
Not what I wanted. Keep going. I'll
okay. Back it shouldn't be. I mean, when you Google it, it should be right there.
Unfortunately, not. For some reason, it's like the first one that shows up is Halo TV show Cortana.
And you thought you could trust Google.
Yeah.
Yet here we are.
Also,
it just means that everybody else wants
March
to
24th.
Look up Cortana. It's March 24th. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I don't know if I ever got a thank you for you guys from you guys for not giving you COVID last week.
Welcome back. You're healed, fully healed from. So, Tim
you all would have got a face full of corona if I came
put it
last
this
week.
Way. So Tim didn't show up. Let's. He did forget about it. He did misread the time, but he did not show up because he had COVID, which he did have COVID. So but he was still tardy.
It was
because of that, not COVID. But you did catch COVID.
Yeah. No,
Did you have it pretty bad?
No, it was the pretty annoying, I guess. It was just annoying flu, right? Aches for a couple days, and I was feeling better by last Saturday, and then Sunday around noon I took a sip of coffee and couldn't taste it.
Oh no!
And then I went smell. I gone smell blind. I felt like Dewey Cox. Yeah, I could not smell or taste anything for about 3 days, and then it slowly came back over the last couple. And tested negative yesterday, so you guys should be good, or not. Whatever, who knows? Maybe I still.
I'm immune to it.
I might still. I don't know how that works. I might still have enough of a viral load to shoot all over everybody, but no, I was eating for 3 days.
Bukkake.
Yeah, eating. But yeah, no. The worst part was definitely eating. It was like having it was like having a condom on my tongue. Like it was just
practice safe eating, kids.
And obviously,
it was.
Holy cow, you've been working on your stand-up bit too while you're quarantining. It sounds like.
No, I'm totally happy to be raw dogging food again. So I can taste it all.
Well, yeah, I'm glad you can taste again.
It's nice.
What was the worst thing like to not be able
beer?
To taste?
I mean, yeah. No, my wife was like, "Oh, well, it does the same thing," but it was like, "It's not the same."
See,
like,
that's a great defense if anybody calls you an alcoholic.
Yeah, no, I do enjoy the taste.
It's for the flavor.
It is. No, I missed it so much. I had High Life, so at least I got like some bubbles. And then
never thought he'd miss the taste of High Life.
Yeah, but I could still get like spice. So I like one day I was just like I just need something. So I had like some frozen breakfast burritos and just like completely coated them in hot sauce. So it's like my mouth burns, but it's something.
I just need to feel something.
I need some sort of sensation, some oral sensation.
Yeah, because otherwise it's just like I might as well just be eating styrofoam.
Hey, that's also catch COVID, that's the perfect opportunity to try out eating ass, you know.
Yeah, how would you feel if you couldn't taste a girl's breakfast?
I'd be very upset.
It is funny though, after all of this, every time somebody talks about getting COVID and like losing their taste, I always think of the Pirates of the Caribbean scene where Jeffrey Rush is like, "Food turns to ash in our mouths." I'm like, nice. Yeah. That's what COVID. Pirates of the Caribbean predicted COVID. They called it back in 2003.
I feel like there should be some sort of reward for those of us that haven't caught COVID once during these.
That you know of. But,
yeah. Tim, I have to test every week at my job.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Well,
yeah,
because
you're.
Well, I don't do it. Gotta get on the road.
Yeah.
But
so you test every week for the job that you've worked for the past like 2 months.
2 months, okay.
So he's
and
never
then
had COVID.
And then before that, every time I got tested before that, I was always came back.
That's because your vegan vaccine is probably more potent than the actual vaccine.
Yeah.
Well, and I even went. I went because when did the first vaccines come out? It was probably like 8 months after the pandemic came out.
January was, I think,
Dude,
January last year.
2020.
So that'd be like
now is
11
just like
months.
A complete blur in my mind.
So, anyways, I went almost a whole year unvaccinated, and I was an essential worker, so I was at my job every day. Okay, I didn't get to stay home. All right.
Yeah.
Somehow still never caught COVID.
It's incredible. Me neither.
Like I said, I should be rewarded, I feel.
Neither.
Yeah.
Maybe I am immune though. Maybe I'm
Ellie.
I'm like Ellie,
You're
yeah.
Ellie. This is Ellie of COVID.
Hell yeah. Come get me, bitches.
That's all right. I'll shoot them all and drag you back. Say they couldn't figure out a cure with your blood, Vince. I promise. Spoiler alert! Holy shit! I am so sorry.
You wouldn't even carry me out of the car when I was drunk.
No.
Tyler.
I did carry you to the car.
Yeah. I'm just glad you didn't puke it in the Uber. I was.
We don't have to drag Vince down on the podcast. I will be editing this out if nobody's watching live. Thank God. But I can't edit YouTube videos, so.
I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah, if you see a spot.
Well, it's not that. I'm more concerned about spoiling The Last of Us, one of the greatest stories of all time, video game stories of all time.
If you haven't played it yet by now, it's your fault.
But there's people who want to enjoy the show. Like, I'm so excited for, like, Robin to experience The Last of Us in a medium that she partakes in.
That's true. Yeah.
Even though I've already spoiled it to her because I get during the whole, like,
Because you came into the room just like sobbing, like just tears streaming down your face.
It was like
I need to talk about it.
It was like literally I was going through a lot of emotions in The Last of Us 2 playthrough, and so like I had to explain her and like kind of vent and unload a lot of the feelings that I had. And in order to do that and for her to understand, I had to tell her what happened in the story.
Get some context, yeah.
And I knew she wasn't really listening, so she doesn't remember anything I said. But yeah, that will be edited out. Sorry if you watch this on YouTube and haven't seen it.
I got
you probably wouldn't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You think?
Who knows?
Anyways, there'll be a lot of context.
We'll move on.
Anyway, Vince is Ellie, and I will carry him part of the way to save him.
Unless he has to pee.
Unless he has to pee. I want no business. Vince, this is cool. I thought you'd really like this as a. Do you consider yourself an esports gamer? You're at least a fan.
I used to be. I'm not nearly as.
But you're still
into
a fan of esports, kind of, right?
I mean, that's cool.
So the Eagles running back Boston Scott is now the first two-sport pro.
Oh shit!
As an NFL player, running back, and a Rocket League pro.
Oh.
He joined
Holy cow.
Dignitas RL Rocket League.
Dignitas.
Scott joins Dignitas Rocket League as a sub and content creator, and he achieved grand champion status in Rocket League by being in the top 0.52% in a game with over 6 million ranked players.
Holy cow. That's impressive.
Wow. Yeah.
Paving the way.
There's a lot of really, really good people, or really good people at Rocket League. Yeah.
Like me.
You can't even like do the flying thing and like keep the ball in the air.
I can't air dribble, but I can fly in the air.
I can finally like aerial somewhat proficiently, but
all these years later.
But air dribbling it, no.
It was one of those things. I got pretty into Rocket League for a while, but then I don't even remember what happened. I lost my internet subscription or something like that, so I didn't play it for a while and I hopped back in. And it was just it's the thing that happens with all esports games. You get addicted to the grind, trying to level up. But then you win, and then you lose, and then you win and lose, win, lose, and you stay exactly where you are forever.
Yeah,
hard stuck.
I got up.
Oh, there's a term for it.
Hard stuck.
Okay, so I'm not crazy then for thinking that I'm just like terrible. It's called hard stuck. Okay.
Well, that means you're terrible.
I got up to some sort of high silver once, and then that's all. The only way that I can.
Okay, relax.
I think
That's been my highest ranked in league forever. So.
I think I might have got to low gold or something, but I had somebody carrying me.
Stuck.
I made it to diamond in MTG Arena.
Wait, are ranking levels the same across the board for all esports?
No, not
because that's
typically.
That's how Rocket League is. It's like bronze, silver, gold, diamond.
So most of them,
whatever.
You usually have like
Grand
your
champion.
Yeah, your standard bronze, silver, gold, and then like some have like platinum, diamond, and then it kind of gets a little fuzzier from there because like I think Arena, you get to diamond, and then it's mythic.
What game is that again?
Magic the Gathering.
Oh, yeah.
Arena.
You abbreviated it.
MTGA.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks for thanks for allowing all of us to now know what you're talking about. Thank you.
Yeah.
You gotta start Twitch streaming again, man.
Apparently, you won't watch me play Magic, so.
Do that for your own sake, and then play other games for me. Let me watch you play Morrowind, please.
I don't want to play Morrowind.
I'll play it for you.
I have it.
Can anybody tell me how to get to that? Around the mountains on that one part of Skyrim.
So we're back. We're back to Skyrim.
Now a Skyrim podcast.
The official podcast of Skyrim. Which mountain?
Well, when you go to
High Hrothgar.
When you have to fast travel off Skyrim to Morrowind, that like
Raven Rock.
Yeah,
Raven Rock. Yeah.
No, there's a boat.
You have to go around on the boat to get. Well, I know how to get there.
It'll fast travel. You go to the boat, and then it says, "Do you want to go?"
No, I know how to get there. I've been there. It's just I don't know how to get to
back
to the other side of around because all I've been able to do is just like follow the beach. haven't been able to go up and around. Like there's a mine, but it doesn't go anywhere.
In Raven Rock, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I don't know how to get to the other side of the place, like because there's like something on a mountain back there. I have to get.
You just run.
I tried to get up and over, but I couldn't. I don't know. I'll try again. I couldn't get anywhere very far away
Tim,
from.
This is what we need. You need to start Twitch streaming your video game playthrough.
Oh God, no.
We could really advertise this whole old man like trying out new. I'm trying out the new Skyrim games. All the young whippersnappers are talking about it. How do I get over the mountain? I want to go, but there's a mountain in the way.
Okay.
I'm tired, Grandpa. That's too damn bad.
Gosh. So I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but somebody posted on the Mass Effect subreddit. He's giving us like an update on his dad's playthrough, and the title is "My Dad's Mass Effect 1 playthrough has me questioning if I was raised by a sociopath." He's like, he's always been a great dad and like loving and like caring and a good father, and then he's just like slaughtering people in Mass Effect, letting people get annihilated.
So I got the Xbox Game Pass, and they have all the Mass Effects on there, so I can just play all of them.
Do it.
Should I start at just one and just fucking go for it?
Well, where else? Why would you start at one?
I don't know.
Maybe it's not the best one.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter for story's sake. Yeah, start at one. I like one a lot. You definitely should. Twitch stream that, please.
Okay.
I would love to watch you play Mass Effect. That'd actually be a lot of fun for me. Even if you get no other viewers, I will watch it. But yeah, the guy in the post, he's like, all of this from a man that patiently taught me to ride a bike, treat women with respect, and brush twice a day, and be responsible with my money. That man committed these atrocities in Mass Effect. But, yeah.
I'm curious to see what kind of atrocities I can commit in Mass Effect.
I see what I'm... Back to it. I'm more intrigued on who you're going to romance, and how you're going to navigate that relationship for the next 2 games afterwards. So, yeah.
Do they touch your balls? Because apparently that's really important to Vince. Do they fondle?
Well, there's a lot left open. I mean, this game came out in 2007.
So it's all to your imagination.
Yeah. Well, no, there's
it's mainly boobies.
Gets a little hot and heavy. There is actually though. Mass Effect Andromeda is the first video game that has like full blown nudity in their sex scene. Like it's pretty graphic.
Do you get to choose the size of your wiener? Like Cyberpunk.
I'm saying this was the first game to do it. Not that it's the.
So Cyberpunk.
But no, unfortunately, you can't. Mass Effect, the BioWare team should have thought of that. They should have been a little more progressive thinking, like whatever they're called.
Yeah, they really missed out on that one.
Project
CD Dead. That's what they should be called.
Whoa. Wax there, guy.
Oh, I don't care. I'm just talking about the whiplash that they've gotten from Cyberpunk.
Oh.
Backlash.
It's a fine game now.
Whiplash sounded cooler, Tim.
Yeah, it's nice if you have a $5,000 PC. Or more, actually, probably.
You just get it on the console and it runs fine.
I thought
no,
they gave up on
Xbox 360 or whatever.
Oh yeah,
Xbox One. And yeah, no, I get on that. I don't think you can even download it for that.
No, they've updated it. They've updated it enough that you can.
Really?
Even on the old gen,
I haven't tried.
Yeah. Nice. But anyway, yeah. So Mass Effect Andromeda was the first one, and they had the sex scene was fairly graphic. My character did have a nice ass, though. I will say that. He was looking good. I may have been looking at him more than I was the partner in the game.
Yeah.
So do it. Do you know how to Twitch stream on your Xbox?
No idea. But I the thing is that the Xbox Game Pass I can log in on my computer too.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because I forgot to have Game Pass in there.
Which Microsoft also big news, they bought Activision now too.
Oh yeah, that was big news.
Who did Sony?
Bungie.
They shot back and bought Bungie.
Bungie.
Ironically,
so
the people who
they have
Halo.
They have Destiny now. Then is it?
Yeah.
Which is pretty big. I guess.
They're gonna keep that though. I think on multiple platforms.
Yeah.
It's so big. I don't know why you wouldn't.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, it's the same thing with because people were like, "Oh, is Call of Duty gonna be Xbox?"
No.
It's like not a chance.
That thing is such a cash cow that they're just get all they want is just the money coming from that. That's all they were getting.
Exactly.
I'm sure they'll make some exclusive games, but Call of Duty for sure is.
They're gonna. They ran out of wars yet.
They also have all the Wolfensteins on Xbox.
Tim, once they run out of wars, they just redo it.
Yeah, they've been to World War II like
yeah, that's true.
30 times.
But yeah, no. Well, you should try those out too if you haven't.
Wolfenstein.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. If you're feeling like a good first person shooter and killing some Nazis.
I love killing Nazis.
Dude, when he plays that game, he'll just get in the character. He'll become Aldo Rain. Yeah. He'll just talk like that for weeks on end because
William Joseph Blazkowicz is pretty bad at a little more badass than Aldo Rain.
What about the Bear Jew? Is he more badass than that?
Nobody's more terrible.
Probably.
Bear Jew. Bear Jew.
Did you hear about apparently Tarantino how they got that kind of reaction out of him when he came out of the cave with the bat? Is that apparently they just had him redo it a lot on purpose, to get him frustrated. So when he finally got to do it, he just came out just swinging and shit.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That poor actor who got hit in the head. Yeah.
Yeah, that was all real.
They found a Nazi to cast.
He was 98
years
old.
Was that Ed Harris? He looked kind of like Ed Harris.
No, I don't think it was Ed Harris.
I know it wasn't.
No.
But it looked like him. I just made that connection in my brain.
I might watch Inglourious Basterds tonight. Huh?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Have you ever done a Tarantino-thon?
I
No,
don't think so.
That'd be a very intense movie marathon.
It would be hard.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Have you guys
plot twisting?
Have you guys seen all of Tarantino's movies?
I don't know about all of them, but I've seen
I don't
a lot.
know. I haven't seen the newest one, I guess. So
the newest one is
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
You haven't watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
That's a great movie.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I need
what you're
to
watching tonight. You're watching Glorious Bastards. You're watching Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah, I'd have to rent it or buy it or something.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
All right, let's look up here. Quentin Tarantino movies. Can you list them in order, please? Good God. Have some credibility, Google.
Early ones.
This is why I don't trust Google, Vince. Not because of any sort of thing that putting cameras in our homes and stuff like that, but because they can't list movies and release date order. That's so unprofessional. All right, here we go. Quentin Tarantino filmography. So obviously,
what comes first?
Reservoir Dogs.
That came first. Yeah.
I've never seen True Romance.
It seems like a lot more than 9 movies.
Wow, I only got to his second one before
I haven't even heard of that one actually.
Yeah, True Romance, Pulp Fiction I've seen.
Yeah.
Because if you're looking at the list, some of them aren't. Oh, never mind. True Romance doesn't count. He wasn't the director.
Oh, okay.
And
that it's listing everything that he's been in,
writing and stuff. So Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, Jackie Brown, Kill Bill Volume 1. Haven't seen Kill Bill Volume 2.
I don't
think Kill Bill's that great.
I don't really like Kill Bills that much either.
Grindhouse, Death Proof. I've seen Death Proof. I don't really remember
I
Grindhouse.
haven't seen them, but
Inglourious Basterds, Django Unchained, Hateful Eight, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. So we're missing. I'm missing out on Kill Bill Volume 2. I've seen the rest of them.
Yeah.
Have you, Vince? I don't even remember what my initial question was. Have you seen all of them?
I think I've seen all these. Like I said, I don't know what are the other movies just ones that he's
also acted.
So True Romance, he's
written.
the writer.
Okay.
Natural Born Killers, he helped with the story.
Apparently he
From Dusk to Dawn
was a part of Little Nicky.
Where's I don't see that on here.
What did he do in Little Nicky?
I'm trying to find out.
I don't think he definitely didn't act in it, but
he could have been like a cameo. I don't see him anything on his Wikipedia that says that he was part of Little Nicky.
Yeah, I don't know.
So whatever website you're on, Vince is. Oh nope, there it is. He has a cameo as Deacon.
Oh. Okay.
All right. So
yeah. All right.
Put that to rest. So yeah, watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood tonight.
Okay.
and Twitch stream it so I can watch you watching it.
That's very illegal.
Just Twitch stream your face. I don't have to see the movie.
We just want to see your reaction.
Tim would be so boring to watch. Like he's the last person I think I'd want to watch a movie.
Watch a movie.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's a thing.
Watch a movie.
What? How would it be? Who would be exciting to watch a movie?
Apparently, and this is a true thing.
I mean, I would watch Jennifer Aniston watch a movie. I'd watch.
Robin told me I spoil things with my face. So, like my face takes on the like emotion of what's going on in the movie.
You're an empath.
What?
You're an empath.
What's that?
Empathetic.
Oh yeah.
So
when I watch
really
movies, I make
for fictional characters, Tim.
Oh, okay.
I make faces when watching movies. Apparently, so I would be a lot of fun.
Okay.
So maybe I'll start. That's what our YouTube page will just become. It'll just be me watching movies.
Your face.
I would like to see my face playing Last of Us though. I thought about Twitch streaming Last of Us too. I missed the shot. The PlayStation camera's like $60, so that's it's a lot of effort.
We don't use our VR anymore. You can probably have ours.
Why don't you use your VR, Tim?
Oh, well, I guess it probably wouldn't work for PS5, but I don't know. It hurts
Answer
my
the question, Tim.
It hurts my head.
You're one of those people who when 3D movies were really popular. It hurts my eyes and it hurts my head. I don't like 3D. Stop.
It's fun. It's just playing it for I've tried Borderlands. Made me have a splitting headache. Squadrons
was tough.
It's
dude.
tough.
I got some motion sickness.
Very
from that
disorienting.
thing. I'm all over the place. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Can you imagine trying to like play hungover?
Oh yeah, it's awful.
Vomiting everywhere.
So yeah, I don't know. No. So football? We haven't talked about football yet.
Screaming, please. What about football? Yeah, are you?
The Rams are going to the Super Bowl.
Guys, we're missing the All-Star game. The Pro Bowl's on right now.
Oh no!
No!
I do have.
Say it ain't so.
I think we can improve the Pro Bowl, sports improvement right now. So get rid of the game completely. There is no game. Just skills challenges. But you have to, just like all of our other sports improvements, alcohol and drugs will be involved. So, like, you gotta take a shot and then put your head down on a baseball bat and spin in a circle 3 times, and then
turning them into drinking games,
and then run 10 yards. No, sprint 40 yards. You gotta do a 40-yard dash sprint, and then put on like what's that thing that Laramie Tunsil had? The bong mask. Like you know what I'm talking about?
Gas mask.
It's the gas
bong,
mask that was a bong. So you gotta put that on, take a huge hit, sprint another 40 yards, and then start your whatever skills challenge. So what accuracy throwing, deep ball throwing, whatever it ends up being. That's how we make. Everyone will tune in every Sunday for that.
This year definitely could use some spicing up because a lot of the guys didn't seem like they wanted to be there because it actually got cold. It got cold in Las Vegas too. They seemed really upset about that too because it's usually
supposed to be in fucking Hawaii.
Yeah, or Florida.
Hawaiian years.
Yeah, well, yeah, nobody can go to Hawaii because of COVID now, and then they also don't have water there. Apparently, is also a thing. But
literally surrounded by water.
There's water everywhere. If you're thirsty, just walk out to the ocean.
Yeah.
It's that easy.
Yeah. So
sorry to overshadow. I just was really proud of that sports improvement. I want to share. Sure. Congratulations on your What Super Bowl is it?
56, I think.
Congrats on your Super Bowl 56 victory.
Oh no! Hey! Shh. Don't put that shit on me, Ricky Bobby.
I don't know how like Joe Burrow walks away with his life.
Yeah.
With Von Miller and Aaron Donald.
Magic. Which he probably has. I don't know.
Smoking Joe has a lot of magic.
He's been magical. So no, I am not comfortable at all.
You shouldn't be. It's one of the things that was like. I guess so. People are like, Bengals might beat the Titans. Probably not. They beat them. No way Bengals going there and beat the Chiefs. No way Bengals are going to beat the Rams. Yeah. So it does. They have that kind of they got that team magic. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, and
you shouldn't be good and you shouldn't be winning, but you are.
Yeah.
I mean, Joe Burrow's incredible. Jamar Chase is great, but there's certain rules to football that you have to follow if you want to be good. You have to have great offense and defensive line.
They don't.
They don't. I don't know how they're here. They have their
defense is
their
better
defensive
than
end looks like he should be playing football. It's always weird. He's just goes out. He has like long sleeves on, but like no gloves or no elbow pads. It just looks weird. Am I alone in thinking that, or
I haven't paid that much attention to it. I
I
guess.
Yeah, I don't
he
know.
just doesn't
what
look
you're talking
athletic
about.
at all.
It's all Zach Taylor, man. It's the whole thing.
No, if they win,
He's
it
coach
was
of the year.
It's all Joe Burrow.
He's coach of the year.
He better not be.
He will be.
no.
He took the Bengals to the Super Bowl.
Joe Burrow is taking them to the Super Bowl. Mike Vrabel had to deal with the most injuries in NFL history, and got them a #1 seed.
And then pissed
Voting-
him away.
voting-
And then
Voting.
lost to the
Voting.
Bengals.
Takes place before the playoffs start, so better be Mike Vrabel. But yeah, congrats, Tim.
Yeah.
Second Super Bowl in 4 years.
Yeah.
3 years.
It's 4 years.
And you don't have big bad Belichick to intimidate Sean McVay.
Yeah.
Sean McVay
to
will look over
make
at Zach
him
Taylor
over.
and just laugh. Like, that guy's a coach.
He was part of the tree. He was the quarterback.
Yeah, I know.
He's coach for Jared Goff for that Super Bowl season. That's how he got the job. So yeah. I had some. I think if the Bengals win, it would be like the next to the 99 Rams, the lowest win probability for a team or to win the Super Bowl.
Does that scare you a little bit then too?
Yes.
The Rams have literally come full circle.
and the fact that we completely mortgaged the future for this 1 year, and we seem to do pretty well. We've been doing well for ourselves, not having any picks in the draft so far. So maybe it's okay, but it doesn't.
It feels
it's
like
very
it has to
scary.
blow
and-
up at some point.
yeah,
All
it's
that
scary. And
crashing down.
it seems unsustainable, but.
But if you win a Super Bowl, who cares? Like you do whatever you have to.
Yeah, I don't know. I might have to catch COVID again so we win again because my superstitions.
Tim
I
just
can do it
shows up at the
again.
hospital. He's like, "Hey, where's your COVID wing at? Why you have COVID? No, I just want to go in there and have them all cough on me at the same
I'm gonna
time."
go make out with all of
I
them.
want to know the sickest person, and I want to tongue kiss the hell out of them.
Tongue punch
So
the
we don't recommend that. It's very unhealthy. Don't you get in the way of the Rams? Because the Rams have literally never won before without you having COVID.
Yeah.
And that's fact. Yeah, congratulations. I'm very excited for you, and I hope the best.
Yeah.
I don't know who I want to win yet.
Yeah, I'm
See,
torn.
Everybody, you see,
I think this is
the
a good
Bengals
year.
have the heart of America right now. I think they make bandwagoning
Joe
seem
Burrow.
fun.
You're a
has the
big
heart.
Joe Burrow guy.
Yeah.
I'm borderline in love with him.
He's pretty dang cool.
I
He's
just found
apparently
out-
best friends with Kid Cudi now.
Nice.
Yeah.
I also found out that my coworker, her husband's boss or coworker or something's nephew was Joe Burrow. I was like, we gotta get him on the pod. We have a connection somehow.
We can do it.
Yeah,
do it.
his uncle.
So,
Yeah.
I love Joe Burrow. I would not be upset if he just destroyed Aaron Donald and the Rams at all. But at the same time,
I would be.
I do like Aaron Donald. I like Matt Stafford. I like Sean McVay
You're not
You're
in
leaving
like
one-
with
you're,
him.
you're leaving one out.
and Von Miller.
Thank you.
Who's been the glue for this Rams organization for years. He's the one that really holds everything together in the locker room, and he's a Rams
Propelled them to greatness.
He's a Rams legend.
Yeah.
He will be.
Like when he goes in the Hall of Fame, it'll just be teams played for Rams. That's it. Because, do you have anything else to say about the Rams?
No, I'm just
He's gonna keep it all close to the chest.
just very. I can't say.
You can't
I'm
speak anything into existence. We don't want to.
no.
ruin anything.
That didn't work for Aaron Rodgers very well. So
Damn it! I said again. I've noticed I've been saying a lot lately, so I apologize.
but
Broncos are for sale.
Yep.
Officially, that's finally been in the works. Also,
I'm gonna buy him now that I got this fancy new job. I'm gonna buy them.
that'd be really good for the podcast.
can I take out a loan for
$50 billion?
I don't know if they're $1 billion. They're probably like worth maybe 700 million or I don't. Or
I didn't look.
I think the Cowboys are the only.
I didn't look.
$1 billion team.
I gave
That
them
seems
I gave them a
inaccurate.
blank check and said just let's go. Let's make this a deal.
How much can I buy the Denver Broncos for?
I'm gonna say like 700 million or 500 in between there, because I think the Cowboys are the only ones worth.
Starting price. Oh, it says could be $4 billion.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe, I guess. Or maybe I'm thinking that the Cowboys are the Hyatt or
they're
worth the most
money. But they're for sale. Also, Brian Flores, ex-coach of the Miami Dolphins, has opened up a lawsuit against the NFL for discrimination. I shouldn't just shoot this off the top of my head. I should actually get the article and stuff.
Have your sources ready to go.
Yeah. Very, very poor podcast planning on my part. I also said again, so I apologize there. The NFL, let's see. Somebody filibuster.
Are we still looking up team worth, or what are you we're talking about Brian Flores.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I was kind of spaced out there for a second.
I'm in no mental state to be able to filibuster right now.
Yeah.
His head still hurts.
It's
no,
it's a little
I'm
staticky.
fine. I'm just tired.
Yeah. Me too.
I don't hurt anywhere.
Okay, so there's a lot of different tweets and stuff that are being reported. Also, I want to apologize for last week. We talked about how Byron Leftwich got the job.
Yeah, you were wrong on that one.
Definitely not true. Adam Schefter needs to be fired. His tweets are getting out of control.
Yeah, no. Also, like Tom Brady apparently didn't retire
Thanks
when
Tim
he
for that.
reported, and then he just
how
did.
is Schefter-
That's
how
so
is
Tom Brady though.
Still, how is Schefter not getting more shit for this? Like, this is ridiculous.
Well, he was in the end right about Tom Brady. Tom Brady just had to be
but who
be
can I
him
trust
and
anymore?
I don't know.
And like I said, he had to sugarcoat it with extraordinary 22 seasons.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that you have no basis. You have no backing for that. You can't say that. You are nobody. You are a journalist. Now do your job. All right. So Brian Flores is suing the NFL and New York Giants for alleging racism in the hiring process.
Mm-hmm.
He included text from Bill Belichick, put those on blast. So apparently the New York Giants, they just hired Brian Daboll.
Yeah.
Before that was released, and before Brian Flores went into interview with the Giants, Bill texted Brian saying, "Hey, congrats on the job, or the New York job." And Brian's like, "Hey, well, I'm going in for the interview. I hope I like it." And he's like, "Oh, all right, I hope they like me." He's like, "Oh, wait, okay, I heard it's your job." And Brian Flores is like, "Hey, coach, are you texting Brian Daboll or Brian Flores?" He's like, "Oh, fuck my." He literally said, "Oh, fuck my bad."
Oh, Bill.
Which is the most old person thing you could do, texting the wrong Brian.
Mm-hmm.
It's so fun. That's the most Bill Belichick thing I've ever heard. So he includes that. He's also in his report. I read some of it. Stephen Ross, the owner of the Dolphins, apparently offered him $100,000 per loss when the Dolphins
seems a little cheap.
We're trying to tank for Tua. So there's a lot going on with this.
Yeah.
And and the biggest news of all, he also in this lawsuit alleges John Elway and the Bronco brass for showing up hungover and disheveled and not giving him a fair interview, which John Elway claims that he's been up all night because they were flying, going from interview to interview. That's why he was a little bit tired, but he did get on Twitter to defend his integrity, and I don't believe him for a minute.
Yeah, I don't either. There's not a chance.
But also, this does bring up the question, though, because the Rooney Rule is one of those things. Like, oh yeah, it's great. Everybody should, black coaches in the NFL should have a fair shot at becoming coaches. But then you make the rule, which is it's nice and it's good, but then you're coming into issues like this, where they're hiring these guys.
They make up their mind long before they're
exactly.
like, oh shit, we didn't get the black guy in here yet.
So you do these faux interviews, and I think that's even worse. But there are some times where I think it's good, and Steelers fans, maybe you can back me up on this. I don't know 100% what happened, but I know when Bill Cowher retired from the Steelers, or the next guy up was Ken Whisenhunt, the offensive coordinator. It was pretty much his job. And now I don't know if they actually were interested in Mike Tomlin or if it was because of the Rooney Rule. But Mike Tomlin came in for an interview and absolutely blew them away. And they're like, "Sorry, Ken, see ya. This guy's amazing." So if that is the case, if they were only interviewing him because of the Rooney Rule, then yeah, it was a good thing. But for the most part, I'm sure there's a lot of, which is, I think it's unfair for a lot of black coaches who do get interviewed, but they're not real interviews. They're just getting the interview because they're black. It's the Rooney Rule is like it's good, but at the same time, it's like it also could be kind of damaging, which we are saying. Which this probably has been. It's a lot of these have happened. Brian Flores is just the first one who's literally going to sacrifice his coaching career to do. Because the minute he releases the texts from Bill Belichick and calls out the owner, if you bring up the owner in a lawsuit, you're done.
Yeah,
you're not getting another job.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The Texans have come out and said, "Well, we're still going to interview him." Stop.
But if it comes out and they prove that it's true and Stephen Ross has to still sell the team, I mean, he might not be. They'll probably be way more mad at the owner than.
Listen, they paid
Flores
Roger Goodell like a $50 million contract and his own private jet. So when Stephen Ross gets accused of these things, Roger Goodell protects him.
Yeah,
nothing's gonna.
I guess, but it's still I guess that's true because if the NFL is investigating it, it's probably not
Yeah, we did our own internal investigation. We found nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong. Let me just light this trash can on fire. There's nothing to see.
No evidence.
Nothing to see here. We're just incinerating some old stuff.
I'm just old school. I care about the environment, so I burn my trash.
Yeah, don't want it just sitting around.
But there is coming to case. Congress has now involved in the Washington football. Ooh, nice segue here.
Another shitty owner, Dan Snyder.
Yep, that's actually gone to Congress. Everything that's going on. So the Congress is now investigating. They told the NFL turn over everything, and we'll take care of this. So that'll be interesting to see how that comes to light. Also, Washington football team has a new name. They are the Washington Commanders.
Washington Commanders.
And I feel like I'm the only person in the world who doesn't hate it. I don't hate the Commanders. I don't hate.
They could have did worse. Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
I was a big fan of. I wish they would have gone with the Washington Admirals, but then kept their yellow, but changed that dark red to like a navy blue. I thought that would look real slick.
Yeah. I think that. I mean, they were definitely planning on keeping the colors all the time because.
Yeah, no. I'm just telling you my own personal wants and needs.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't have an issue with the Commanders. I don't have an issue with their logo. I don't have an issue with their uniforms. I think they're all fairly good. So.
Yeah.
But I also might be the only person in the world who feels that way.
I don't hate it, but it still looks kind of cheap and half-assed, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, Nike needs to fire whoever's in charge of their hire me, Nike, to design uniforms because I'll give you some slick, clean looks.
I mean, they're definitely doing a better job than when it used to be. Like every team had their own. Like Rydell used to make jerseys for certain people
and Reebok.
Yeah, there was the Reebok age wasn't too bad, but the
whole brand.
Yeah,
it's kind of like Nike, I guess.
But there was still like a mixture. Like every team had different makers. It seemed at that time, but because the Rams early 2000s Reebok jerseys I like those a lot. So.
Yeah, well, you should have a personal gripe against Nike because the Rams uniforms are absolutely ugly, and I'm so upset that we have to watch their little like bone gray uniforms.
I like the bone.
Ugly.
I like it.
I don't like the Rams uniforms at all.
I hate their new logo. That's for sure. That I don't know why they already had a perfect logo. Why would you change it? I mean, just because it's connected to St. Louis, but because that's when that went into use, but. I don't know. I hate the new Ram logo. It's stupid, and I'm just not that big a fan of wearing something that says Los Angeles either. But
plus, how many teams need to be blue and yellow before we're gonna?
Well, there's really no navy in yellow. The Chargers are powder blue and yellow.
Yeah. Right, but it's just everything's blue and yellow. It's like come up with something new.
Don't you trash on my ideas, Vince. Yeah, that's a famous song. Blue and yellow, blue and yellow, blue and yellow.
Black and
yellow. I know. Any prediction? God
damn it, Steeler. What?
I said again.
Yeah. But
Sorry, that was kind of psychotic. I don't know
Yeah,
why. I felt hitting myself.
Yeah, holy
I
cow!
was just
that
trying to
was
find a way that I could instantly punish myself. And
You're-
I was forgetting to
it's
do so.
self-flagellating on the
on the YouTube.
on the YouTube.
Probably should go to therapy, I think.
It's just a word, Tyler.
Any final thoughts
Don't let words hurt you.
Final thoughts on
on the Super Bowl? Any predictions?
gonna win, baby.
Excited for the I'm
But
excited for
oh
the
wait,
halftime
maybe
show.
not. I don't know.
Halftime show's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah. That'll be fun. I mean, it'll all be pre-recorded, so
It's not. It's
Okay.
only instruments.
really.
Yeah.
Will
they rap
vocals,
live?
Vocals are live.
Okay.
It's just the instruments that are
How are they gonna
recorded.
play clean though? That's
I hope they don't.
that would be yeah. That whoever's on the dump button on the broadcast and go.
He's gonna be ready.
It's gonna be like Morse code.
What are your predictions, Vince?
I have no idea because, like you said, I mean, it looks like it should be the Rams easy,
Yeah.
but the Bengals
I just
keep
want a good game.
surprising us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bengals keep surprising us. Yeah, I just hope it is a good game.
Yeah,
We don't get
I
a
really hope.
blowout one way or another.
Yeah, because I will be mad if we just have a blowout. I mean, it'll be. I mean, I guess I wouldn't be too mad, but I would be a little bit
Super
mad
Bowl.
for everybody to.
What kind of fan are you? I wish my team would blow everyone out of the Super Bowl every single year.
I take that back. No, I would actually. I would just be. I was like, oh yeah. but at the same time, it'd be one of those things. It would make it boring for everybody else.
Who cares
so,
about everybody else?
Yeah.
I'm excited. I think it'll be a good game. I'm excited to see what happens. I'm excited for Super Bowl food. Rob and I are working on the list right now, so we're gonna make a lot of good stuff as we always do.
Sweet.
Any requests?
No.
Good. You eat what we make, Mike. I almost said eat what I make, but we know I don't do anything.
I mean, I really like that Rotel hamburger dip thing. Haven't had that in a while. That sounds good.
What?
Like it's like cheese and Rotel, chilies and
Oh, okay.
and
Like some chili queso.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll look into that.
Yeah.
We're probably
Sounds
gonna
pretty
do bacon wrap little smokies again because those things are just. I mean, we sound so fat talking about that, but they're so amazing. But, yeah, I'll make
Love
sure
the
I
bacon.
Instagram out a bunch of pictures of all the food we make. It'll be great.
Some food porn.
Anything else?
Don't forget to get your picture out of you before the Stars game, too, with your nice jersey.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Vince made me wear a Nickelback hockey jersey to the.
They didn't
game.
make you do
Yeah.
anything. You were excited to wear it.
I was just. All right.
Exactly.
Anything else?
I think we're good.
Thanks for listening and watching. Love you. Goodbye.